Aloha. Oh, darn it. All right. Aloha, everybody. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good morning. Good day. To everybody. Yeah, there's a lot going on tonight. But that one special one is driving right now, which I really have a problem with. He shouldn't be on the road. The dentist should have told him 24 hours before he drives. But who am I to say? I'm just giving my opinion. Aloha, Rawana. Aloha, Mr. D. Queen. Morning Glory. Aloha. So I'm up on the ranch today, or up at the farm, and gonna do a sunset chat. Aloha, Mary. But I realized it's raining and we may not have a sunset. So we'll try in a minute. It's just that it's glaring so bright off the ocean that I don't even think my laptop can pick it up. So, but soon. Yes, exactly. He is. He should not be driving, and I'm really disappointed in Rosie to give him until morning. Why can't they leave in the morning? You know, let him get some sleep before he drives 400 miles. We already know he's distracted, and now he's live. That's not being responsible. And I might catch heat for that, but that's my opinion, and I'm allowed to have it. Oh, I wish I could show you the red cardinal that's sitting on the railing on the lanai. He's pretty. He's got a red mohawk. But I don't think there's going to be any kokies here tonight. I could be wrong, but I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Rosie said they're not nothing more than a Tylenol, but of course you're going to say that. You're not going to say what the real deal is. Come on. We're not stupid. Aloha, Gerald. Aloha, good job. Well, we had this discussion the other night of when is it appropriate to inform law enforcement that there's a potential danger on the roadway heading towards any city in the path. When is enough is enough, and he's already saying he's tired, and so when should you at least tell Rosie, hey, you're not watching him live, and she should be. That's where she should be on his live stream right now. And I really hope she is. Aloha, Koba John. Yeah, he's already starting that. Yeah, I know. It's disgusting. He's going to work that angle till the day he dies. We just have to accept the fact that he's nothing better than a gutter rat. And will never be able to crawl his way out of that gutter path. And yeah, exactly, Road One Out. Oh, it says right on the bottle. Says right on the prescription, you know. And especially if it's someone who doesn't have a lot of things that they've ever had to have pain pills for. Because yeah, it's going to dull the pain, but it's also going to dull your other senses, your eyesight, your reaction time, setting in sleep. Oh, go, yeah. Spying on him? Yeah, exactly. Aloha, Joe King. I gotta move. I'm looking right into the sun. Darn it. But the sun's gotta go down a little bit more before I can turn the camera on outside. It'll just be a screen of white. Good grief. Stuck on the table. All right, there. Now I can see. Kinda, sorta. Aloha, Jan. Aloha, Ace. What's up? And if I missed anybody, aloha. Joe King always lays it right to the bone, man. He doesn't pull a punch. He doesn't pull nothing, man. He says it the way he wants to say it. Yeah, here's the thing. Is Rosie and Elvis in the last, I would say, week, they have not touched on any other subject in their evening or morning hangouts that are other than the way he feels toward women, the way he hates American women, the way he loves Latin women, the way that he tells other people what to do. And it's been so repetitive for the last week. I mean, I haven't even watched. I ran through a little bit of Rosie's today, just catching on a few things. And because I've been working at the farm all day, and I haven't been able to have the chance to be on watching the whole hangouts. It just not today. It's not going to work. All right. Well, Mary, that's my point. That and further on the discussion, we had the other day of when is it somebody's responsibility to first tell him he shouldn't be on the road and let him make a smart choice and say, hey, maybe you're right. If that doesn't get through, maybe somebody needs to tell Rosie, hey, Rosie, you need to get him off the road or we're going to call the whoever, the California Highway Patrol or whatever, give them a chance to get off the road before people call the police. That's all I'm saying. Let them try to make the right choice. And then if they don't, then by all means, he should not be on the road. He shouldn't be on the road when he's not had surgery in his mouth. And they go at night so he can drive 45 miles per hour. But you're on an interstate. Aloha, Ellen. Really? $1,920. Well, that probably just about drained his savings, you know it? And now he's waiting for the insurance company to pay 1/3, but he's got to pay all the premiums, or they're going to bill it back to him. Well, Mary, there's a lot of us out there who think that way. Personally, I thought Rosie was smarter than that, than to risk other people's well-being while he's driving impaired. Whoa, it's going fast. Hold on. Well, he'll never get money out of me either. I got my own dental issues, you know? And I have insurance, and I have had dental insurance. And I still have a huge, huge out-of-pocket cost. And I'm to the point where I'm tired of putting money into teeth, then 2 years later, they have to pull them. And I was told that at 20, after a car accident, that I would be lucky to have my teeth by the time I'm 30. Well, I've doubled that. And it's just now where putting money into my teeth is putting good money after bad. You know, I would rather just, the bottom is fine. It's the tops. And I lost a front tooth a couple years ago, and I wear a plate, a partial, but it wasn't made right, and it's discolored, and it's too big. It makes me look like I've got a rabbit tooth, so I really don't like it. But that was after $5,000 of dental work, and the partial that I have looks like shit, you know, and the dentist wouldn't redo it, you know, so I'm stuck. Oh, good, Adam. Yeah, I came on earlier because the man in the can is on the road, and there needs to be a place for people to come over and vent, go back over there, come over here and vent. And I'm okay with that. Right, Johnny Wad? Did they use local? Yeah, they didn't put him out. They only gave him Novocaine. No la drugs. No gas. Yeah, Jan, exactly. That's the same thing with my ex-husband. But he had all of his done at once. And I saw what he had to go through. And that's kind of one of my fears, is because I've seen it up close and personal. But I only have, let me count. I only have 8 left on the top. So I've got a couple of holes. And on the bottom, I could just do a partial, because my front bottom teeth are perfect. Yeah, Nate's cool. Yeah, Nate knows. Nate Nate knows all about Turlock Series and Modesto. And you know what? So do I. Yep. All my outlaws, I mean in-laws, live there. And my ex-husband too. So got lots of family in Turlock Series, Delhi, Hickman. Where else? Copperopolis. So, yeah. And actually, that area, you'd be surprised how much it actually has to offer. Um, Lots of, like Tuesday, the Tuesday sale at Turlock. They've had a flea market every Tuesday for probably 50 years there. And it's huge. Yeah, the 209. And it's huge. And it's an open air flea market and green market, fresh produce just out of somebody's yard or, right off the truck. No time to even put it in boxes. They sell it right there. And it's wonderful. That's one of the things I miss about Turlock. But then I lived in Roseville, and Delano's. Yeah, Turlock. I don't know. There is kind of that, either you love it or you hate it. And I can't say that I hate it. There was a time I probably did, but it's just because my in-laws are there. But no, they have like some of the biggest melon packing plants are in Patterson. Patterson's a huge agricultural hub because it's right on the interstate, right on I-5, and the packing sheds, they just pack them and they go straight down to LA, and usually on cargoes that to other places, or on trains to the east. Yeah, he had the extractions, Jen, and he had the one surgically removed that was growing sideways, and then I don't know, a couple other ones after that. I don't watch him, so I don't know. I don't really give a shit anymore. Yeah, he's live. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, Apricot Festival, and then in Stockton, in the spring, they have the Asparagus Festival, and they do deep fried asparagus with Parmesan cheese and ranch. Oh, to die for. Oh man, I really miss that one. I really miss that, the asparagus one. Yep. I could eat 2 or 3 of those, man. I could just scarf them down. I could live off that almost. And I've tried to duplicate it, but the asparagus has to be really fresh, in order for the batter to stick. And they use the big stalks. They don't use those pencil ones like you see in some supermarkets. No, these are about the size of they're usually 3/4 of an inch maybe at the stalk, and probably, I don't know, 8-10 inches long, maybe 11 at the most, probably 10. But I've tried to duplicate it. I can't do it. It's something, I don't know if, yeah, it's beer battered. Yeah, but I I don't know the oil that they're using and the temperature that they're doing at, and how they cook it. Do they just throw it in there? Do they lay it in there? Does it go down in baskets? There's a couple of different ways of doing it. Yeah, the big fat purple and green ones. Yep. Yep. Peanut oil. Yeah, see, that's probably it, because peanut oil is really, really expensive, but it's got a very high smoke temperature. So they can run it at a 400-degree temperature and it not burn the oil. That's why they use the peanut. Yeah, I won't be coming back to California until January. So the asparagus usually comes in right at the end of March. It's usually the first vegetable, especially, I mean, it's real early in the season, because they pick it before it flowers. If you were to let asparagus go, it looked like a little Christmas tree when it sprouts out the top. The Koki frogs, I'm at the ranch tonight, Irene, or at the farm. And still waiting for the sun to go down a little bit. Then we're gonna do a sunset chat. Yes, I did see that. Yes, I saw that. That was spot on. Yes, he needs to do more of those. Wog is very, very talented. He has a wicked mind. Oh, pardon me. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I'm gonna go turn the camera on outside. Let me see. Yeah, it's still so glary out there. It'd just be a white screen. It's so the sun doesn't set for another hour. So, but we're almost at 12 and 12. The fall equinox, we're at 12 and 12. But like right now, up here where I'm at the farm, it's probably, I don't know, 82, maybe 80, 82. There's a breeze blowing. You know, it's kind of sprinkly and raining, but it's sunny. Just part of, and I'm so sick and tired of the rain and people going, well, that's what makes the coffee grow. And it's like, no kidding. I'm done watching the coffee grow. Let me get over on, darn it. I always forget to go back over to YouTube in case there's anything I need to approve. So if there's something that went by that you typed that didn't get posted, forgive me. I was on the StreamYard side and you can't see the ones held for approval. And I don't know why they're holding messages from you guys because I don't have any words in my okay. Now I gotta remember to go on live chat instead of top chat. But it's a beautiful day on the farm here. That's for sure. Aloha, Jackie. Welcome. You guys are going to see the farm here shortly. I'll switch the camera over. And because here at the farm, we have super fast internet here. So, and I tried to live stream from my phone again, but I'm just going to have to wait. I ordered a new phone yesterday. So, but it'll take a few minutes to get here. So, I mean, a few minutes. I wish a few days. Yeah, they don't do narcotics on the borders. No, nothing more. But he said he still had some left over from the last time. And what was the last time? You know. But here's the thing, you know, if something happens, and God forbid, but they're going to test him and they're going to see what he has in his blood, and that's kind of a horrible thing to think of, but he should not be on the road. I mean, just simple as that. He should not be on the road, and I'll stick by that because drowsy driving is as bad as drunk driving. It's statistically proven that drowsy driving is as dangerous as drunk driving. And more so because when you're just drowsy driving, you think you're fine because you haven't had anything to drink, you're fine. Well, the next thing you know, they're into a guardrail. Yeah, Jackie, he was making me sad too. But I'm glad that he cleared it up, and I'm glad that he's decided that that's not the direction he wants to go. And rightfully so. I didn't listen to that because, for one thing, I didn't know any of those girls who were talking about each other and doxing each other and screaming at each other. I just don't watch those girls. They just don't really interest me. So, not only that, I just don't have time. If I want to see it, people arguing, I'll call my family. I don't need to know about somebody else's drama. There's enough drama in my family that, hey, let's call my sister. Yeah, what now? You know, and they were being vicious. I mean, claws out for sure. Looking for blood, and I just don't want to be involved in that kind of mindset. I moved to Hawaii for a reason, and that's to love where I live and not have helicopters flying over my house, because people are out with their long arm firearms, and people are dying. I couldn't do it anymore. And I'm very thankful that Hawaii has stiff stiff gun laws, but it's becoming more and more prevalent though, as is the ongoing uh, methamphetamine and heroin addiction. It is here on the island, and it's something we can't put our heads in the sand about. But what you can do is you can protect yourself, and you can leave yourself open to someone's assistance if they ask. I had a friend here on the island, very very dear friend, um, who we hadn't seen each other in a while. And when I saw her, and she's my age, and when I saw her, I cried because she had gotten so thin and her hair turned all gray, and she her skin was just hanging off her body, and she used to be a bodybuilder. I mean, she was a strong woman. Unfortunately, she had an issue with alcohol, and you know it can turn people into monsters. But on this occasion, when I saw her, and I asked her, I said, "What's the matter? What's going on?" And she was in such a state that she couldn't answer me. And I went home, and I called my daughter, because she was friends of the family. Called her, and my daughter said, "Well, Mom, is she doing drugs?" And I went, it's the last thing that I would ever think of, that she's, maybe using meth, but just her physical demeanor, her speech, her body, um, it was heartbreaking. And um, the next time I see her, I'm gonna have to ask, hey, is this what's going on? Is this why you look the way you do? And you don't see many senior citizens who have substance abuse issues. They've either gotten clean or gone away. It's a hell drug, yeah, exactly. And we have there is a huge supply and demand here in the islands, and it's been a problem for a very very long time. Um, but it hits more the rural areas. It's real expensive to live on this side of the island. Down in Pahoa and Puna district, you can almost guarantee that 3 out of the 5 people you see on the street are high. I mean, that's just the way it goes. you know Lots of car thieves down there, lots of break-ins, thievery, stealing mail, identity theft. And it's really sad to see the Hawaiian kids. They're so messed up. Oh, I miss it. Jay, there is a homeless problem in Hawaii, mostly on Oahu. There is some on the other side of the island, and there is some here. On this side of the island, in Kona particularly, they have a very good outreach program. They have a homeless shelter for adults. It's not much. It's a bed in a little room, and they feed you there and stuff. And it's not some place that most people would ever want to go. But for the people there who need it at the time as a stepping stone to getting permanent housing or sent back to the mainland, which they do a lot of that too. If you're homeless and you ask for a plane ticket back to the mainland, 99% of the time, they'll give you a ticket to the mainland. Because people come here thinking, oh, it's Hawaii. Oh, it's so cool. Yeah. But don't think it through. Just like when Marshall went down to Mexico, he didn't think it through before, and he got in trouble with it. He wasted a lot of time and a lot of money not being prepared for when he went down there. So, in that case, this side of the island is very fortunate because anybody who is homeless is usually there by choice, and they've been offered temporary housing and they've declined for one reason or another. But what they do now is they fly drones over downtown. And in Kona, there's quite a bit of empty space just because there's no access to it or it's hard to build on. But it's not hard for somebody to pitch tent. So what they've done now is the police have put up drones and identified the homeless camps and dismantle them. And then, well, first they offer the people assistance, any way they can, housing, health, food, that. Yeah, exactly. They come here without a round trip ticket, and then they don't realize how hard it is to find a place to live right now. It's almost impossible to find anything, and I'm talking even a room in a house for less than $1,000 a month. And yeah, there's a lot of single family homes with an Ohana unit, which means that there's a separate like in-law unit under the house, and they rent that out for a little extra cash. But even that, when I came here, the room I rented was $400 a month. And then I moved up here on the farm, and that's a long story, but anyway, and it's just people don't plan ahead. If it wasn't for Rosie showing him the way, and making him make a decision and follow through and just do it, he would never had it done. Never. Oh, it's raining again. So let me see if I can walk outside and still have a signal. Yep, it's still too bright. Anyway. What are you doing, Mommy? Kitten, kitten. Kitten, kitten. What are you doing, kitten? What are you doing? Mamacita. Kitten. Okay. All right. Now, I'm not organized like I am at my house, so. All right. It's taking forever to load up. What is up? Did I hit a bad button? All right, there we are. Okay. Not why I did that. Yeah, I think that's great too. Go to Mexico. Sure, live there. Yeah, find you a little Latin lovely. And yeah, make yourself right at home there, Marshall. Yeah, me too, Jan. Wouldn't that be something? Well, I called this about before Rosie and he even met up when Rosie and Dee were in Omaha, I think it was. I said, well, folks, I bet you Elvis is going to winter at the Rancho. And I remember saying that a couple of times, that he's going to spend the winter at the Rancho. Well, once again, my thoughts have been confirmed, and he's headed for the Rancho. Well, him being in Mexico now going up to the Rancho, at least one thing, he was exposed to the Mexican culture and that he likes it, or for lack of a better word, loves it. So that's a good move before he goes to the Rancho. At least get him, you know, not hostile to the neighbors for the first, 30 minutes. Yeah, I agree, Jay. That's another reason why I just can't watch him anymore. I mean, he's just, you know, he's going to be lucky if somebody doesn't come punch him square in the throat. I'm not kidding about that. He has said so many nasty, derogatory, you know, off color, off, racial language and just thoughts that are just ridiculous. Absolutely. Well, Brad, you might have a point there. Yeah, I'll give you that one. Well, I don't know if it's surrounded, but that's the predominant demographics of the area. Yeah, because it's let's face it, it's not the country club, it's Santa Rosa, the old part of Santa Rosa, close to town. So, well, whoever whoever instructed in on him on how to treat a woman should be bitch slapped. And if he just came up with this attitude and mindset, then slap him. Well, Jay, some would say that should be me. But I sure as hell don't want to get in an arm bar, with my nose in his armpit, you know. Ugh, I'd probably die of slow, lingering death, you know. How'd she die? She got a hairball. Why? Well, cause that hairy hairy dude over there had her in a headlock. you know. Wait, wait, wait. Remember, folks, if your channel is taken down and you start a new one, and it's a channel exposing these bums, I'll I'll try and advertise it. Oh, okay. Why did you get a strike, Brad? Well, Yosemite, how he describes a person first is their ethnicity, color, man or woman, um, from the hood or power hungry, you know. Aloha, I am Hot Frog. I have been enjoying your last few videos immensely. Thank you. Adam, I don't think so. Um, but then again, maybe if he goes on a bender and gets drunk, he might. I don't know. And if he does, he must be doing it, on the down low because he's not doing it on Super Chat. Nobody's doing it on Super Chat. So Darren's was taken down? Ah, no way. Oh, that's bullshit. Who did it? Oh, let me guess. The fat man. Aloha, McFly. You didn't get a notification. Yeah, Yosemite, I am too. You know, I'll strike up a conversation with anybody, even if they don't want to. Well, he's probably pissed off over there. It's like, why nobody watching my channel? How come I don't have anybody in my stream? Well, because you blocked everybody. You went on a deranged blocking because you're pissed off at me, and now you wonder why nobody's watching you. Clueless, absolutely clueless. Oh yeah, it could be. Yep, because he did something on Von Helton, didn't he? Yep, exactly, Brad. Oh, it was the bum. Really? What a chicken shit. What a straight up pussy. You got to strike somebody because they make, you know, call you out by your name. Yeah, there's been something really weird going on um with subscription counts and um people's like shoot the shit. The porch, they're gone. Vamos, nothing left on the internet. Like what's up with that? Well, there you go, Joe King. Double your money, double your fun. Well, you what you can do if you notice Aloha Noble, welcome. If you've noticed that um if you have like a side channel or a second channel and you're sub to your main channel and you want to be notified, um that way you'll know if notifications are going out or not because it'll ping for your other channel. Someone showed up at Whoa, what? Whoa. Joe King, no kidding? Wow. Well, that's been my fear through this whole thing, and I've not really been quiet about it. I've let my opinion be known because it's my opinion and everybody has one that Elvis going up to the rancho is not a great move. Their rancho is not an undisclosed location. It's known by everyone. And if you don't know it, I'm sure there's somebody out there that will tell you it. Wow, simply. It's getting too real, man. It's getting too real. Yep, Brad, you got it. It'll be that shadow in the darkness. He'll never see it coming, and somebody will clean his clock, you know? Aloha, king of all things. Let me guess what two sissy boys. And the first guess don't count. Yeah, he shouldn't be driving. Um, you know, I'm not watching. I'm not calling, but I will say that people do what you got to do. You know. Yeah, but they've never taken their channel down, Joe King. King of all things, straight and to the point. King of all things too. Good grief. Yeah, It's just yeah. Yeah, Tooth Fairy. It was a good effort. Well, you know, everybody's gonna speculate on why their channel went down and blah 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 blah. But, you know, there's other people that aren't in that much under the microscope that are gone and we don't ever think about them. You know, it's these high profile ones, you know, that have a following, both good and bad. There you go, king of all things, right there. Yep, king of all things. Straight to the point. I like it. Well, unfortunately, bad things are going to happen. And especially if it's a community where you are looked down upon and people really do hate you. And, you know, Rosie always says, well, I can't imagine somebody wanting to go to jail for that. There's nobody crazy enough for that. Yeah, there was no motive for the guy who shot all the people in Las Vegas. Some people don't need more than, oh, you snubbed me and didn't say hi to me in a room and, you know, take matters into their own hands. It's not uncommon. Right, Brad? Dring, dring. Hello. Well, I got enough drama in my own life. I don't need to go looking for it. That's all I got to say. Yeah, there you go. There you go, Brad. Okay, I didn't catch that one. Where'd he go? Well, king of all things, so be it. You know, I think Norm's done. I think the Bank of Norm is closed, at least as far as he's concerned. You know, um, but of course, Elbow's still gonna kiss his ass. You know, because I might get something out of it. You know, ew, yuck, gross, but true. What can I say? Brad Fax. Yeah, he said it a couple times, but I think Norm donating to Elbow has run its course. You know, he's not getting the traction out of it like he used to, unless he's doing it through PayPal. You know, so wow, Joe King, they just made me approve that message. Yep, and they and they hate cornholio bunghole. They made me approve that message. Can you believe it? I don't know what's going on because I don't have any words on my do not list or do not show. Wow, YouTube must have a whole bunch of words built into it that you have to approve. No, he's not going to go hungry. Are you kidding? Because I can guarantee you before the end of next week, he'll be getting food stamps from California. You can almost mark my words. Yeah, exactly, Yosemite. And he does. I mean, Norm always, has something either funny or smart ass to say to me. And it's like, all right, he asked me for a job this time. It's like, dude, only if you pick coffee. No, I really need a job. Well, it's a hard job, man. You gonna lug around 100-pound bags of coffee, you know, on the farm up a hill? I don't think so. It's a young man's uh job here, and they don't pay you by the time; they pay you by the pound. So, and they've already done the first harvest this year. We'll probably get 4 harvests this year, because of the different times that they bloomed. Aloha, Marie. How are you today? Yep, the sun's almost going down. I can almost go out there and turn on the camera to the sunset. Let me see if it's what it's gonna look like. Shoot. Oh, I'm glad I didn't knock that over. That would have been tragic. Okay. Shoot. All right. Well, it's still awful bright. Um, maybe a few more minutes. I don't want to burn the screen out. So, Mama, kitty, kitten. Oh shoot! All right, walk down with me while I put my clothes in the dryer. Oh, Mr. X is in there now? Yeah, what another loser. He's definitely Daddy Warbucks. Sugar Daddy. Whatever Elvis wants, Elvis gets. As long as he keeps his mouth shut. Man, he doesn't do a very good job at that. Batman. Okay. Okay. I hope simply you're talking about King of All Things. Yep, King of All Things, and they're supposed to be their security. I bet that your skills are not going to be wasted on them anymore, yeah? Aloha, Miss Kitty. Aloha, Carlos. Cornholio. Everybody else. Yes, King of All Things, they are 100% proven from his own mouth. What's he talking some bullshit again? Sorry, darn it, I'm on the wrong side again. Ah, keep doing that. Sorry, guys. I was wondering why it wouldn't show how many people were in here. I realized I was on the StreamYard side. Sorry, I missed a couple of comments. All right, there we go. I wish they would eliminate 69 out of the and just go from 67 to 70 or 68 to 70. Oh my God, he's talking about the spaceship again? Good God, call the white coats, you know? Yeah, I love the Dennis one. Lots of gore and blood. Love it. Carlos, I've not heard word. I don't know. I think maybe it was an urban myth. or at least a YouTube myth. Because I would think that people who had less than 10,000 and who are monetized, they would at least send them an email explaining said um, uh, change in the way that they monetize. So I don't know, and I don't even know if you can even. And I really wish that YouTube had a live person that you could talk to and ask a question and get the real answer, because you can put that in the search bar, you know, but there's like 10 or 12 different videos on that subject, but they're made back in, a year, 2 year, 3 years ago. There's nothing current. Right, Flower? You got it. Um, Not while Rosie is his handler. No, that's never going to happen. No. And a lot of that is for effect too. But he can't fake stupidity. He just is, you know. Proven, proven from his own words lately. Oh, Jan, I bet you he will be back to his shawarmas and hot coffee and tons of sugar come Monday. Probably if Rosie stops to eat, I bet he'll be probably stuffing his pie hole too. So he's not going to miss a meal. Throw it in a blender and blend it up, and I'll eat it through a straw. Kind of thing. Yeah, can you imagine a shawarma in a blender and pureed? Sounds good to me. Or would you become a Campbell soup queen? But I'm thinking, okay, if he had oral surgery and they had to stitch him up, uh, what's going to happen in 10 days? Is Rosie going to go in there with a rusty pair of pliers and take the stitches out? Now that would be content. Hey, Rosie, I got a topic for you. Show us how you pulled a stitches out of Elvis's gum with a rusty pair of pliers. Geez, we might just have to give the farm for that one. Yeah, right. What is all this food taste like blood? Uh, because you're hemorrhaging. Why do I feel like I'm tasting a penny? Well, that would be the iron and copper in it. Yeah, we tried. So I guess it's back to the same old just give him shit. Yep, exactly, Ace. He sure did. He sure didn't do him any favors. And he has such warped sense of a heterosexual relationship that what woman in her right mind would want to hitch her wagon to his? I mean, really. Um, you know, the women in Mexico liked you fine when you had money in your pocket, but living in a van with somebody else, it ain't gonna ever happen, Elvis. It'll never happen until you have accommodations and a way to support a woman. Of course, he doesn't want one anyway, so why am I wasting my breath explaining it? Well, maybe, Deborah. I still want to see him yanked out with a pair of rusty pliers, please. I'll donate for that. Come on now. Good grief. Who's this Corky? Is that a YouTuber? Oh yeah, he's got a GoFundMe going for, I guess, for the van build. Oh no, he would be saying what a big macho man he was, cause yeah, he may have beat the hell out of me, but I'm still standing. I got a broken leg, a broken arm, no kneecaps, and I can't see too well, but hey, I'm still on YouTube. Can I get a 69 if you can hear me? You know. Um, apparently, well, Cobra John, um, their whole channel is gone, and the explanations was somebody did a home invasion with a gun or something like that. So it was somebody that took it to the real at their home with their daughter. So, bad things do happen. And it is what it is. Really, Hot Frog? I can wait. The sun is going down now. Getting there. Got another 10 minutes or so. So I'll put it out there and let's see what we got. Move, Mama. Move, Mamacita. All right. All right. Just right. All right. All right. Sorry, guys. Okay. There we go. All right, sunset. There we go. All right, sunset. Okay. Wow. Okay, I think I got it. I can't move it any closer because it's raining. Come on, get in. Well, it's kind of a sunset. I need to get it a little bit higher. That was rain. Right. You got a splash zone. There we go. Almost got it. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. All right. Now we're cooking with fire. But yeah, that's it. Late afternoon showers. Sunny at the beach. Raining up here. But who cares? It's still 80 degrees. Um, and by the looks of the yard here, you can really tell it's been raining because we have trees encroaching on the lanai, and yep, I hear the cokies now. They're starting. I guess there's so much vegetation that's grown up on the lanai that they have homes. Aw, hot frog, yeah. Yeah, it's very soothing, I will say that. Um, and it's funny because people will stop in their tracks to stop and watch the sunset. There, that's better. All right. And all the kids on the farm accounted for. We have Diego, the black cat. We have Whiskers, the diva mama of the farm. And Batman, who is the guard dog slash pig runner slash good old boy. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But like we say, no rain without rain, or no rainbows without rain. So, but every day, come on, give me a break. Oh, yeah, sending love and light your way, Flower Power, absolutely. Yeah, clouds and stuff. Well, the only difference this sunset is to the winter is the position on the horizon. So actually, we're actually positioned exactly due west because we're almost at the crest of our time that the sun goes up and the sun goes down. So we're almost at 12 and 12, 12 hours of light, 12 hours of dark. So, but in the wintertime, The what's the summertime? I don't even remember. But it's way far on the horizon to the north, and it's way on the horizon to the south. So and as the sun sets below the horizon, we say aloha to another day. Ahui ho, molama ana aina, ikopono, o Hawaii. Sending out power, love and light. Kuleana, ikoma mai, ahui ho, ikopono, o Hawaii. And as the cookie frogs, their evening song, after the birds have left the stars, and night falls upon the island. We take rest and thank the powers that be, the spirits that turn you, the spirits that guide you. And we say thank you for another day. And we wake up tomorrow, blessing that we see the sunrise and live for another day. Live right, live pono. And we say aloha to another day. And until next time, friends, Aloha. I gotta get home before it gets dark. All right, everyone. Aloha.